Good evening, friends. On behalf of Indian Music Society of Houston and Tagore Society of Houston, we want to welcome all of you for this evening's concert and presentation of Bishnupur Gharana. This is the second year in a row that Indian Music Society is jointly hosting such program, mostly classical music, Indian classical music. Briefly, IMS, for those who don't know, IMS was founded in 1992. In the last 20 years, we have organized over 180 concerts of Indian classical music. Our only purpose is to promote Indian classical music and younger and upcoming artists. We are truly proud to be associating with the Tagore Society of Houston in hosting such events. With that, I'm going to give it to Raja Banga. I'm going blank.
Thanks. Ladies and gentlemen, Govind Bhai, thank you very much for the nice introduction. So, Tagore Society of Houston has been around for last about 40 years now. And apart from promoting different types of music, we also do many other types of events. Our basic focus is promoting Tagore's philosophy. And as part of that, we also come to unite with organizations like Indian Music Society, where we find that there is a common platform, and that is promoting Indian classical music. So tonight, we are going to present Bishnupur Gharana, which is a very unique Gharana in a sense that Tagore was also trained in this Gharana. Also tonight's lineup that we have, artist lineup, is very unique as well, because we have vocalist Pandit Santanu Bandyopadhyay, who is the 6th generation direct descendant of the Gharana. And also we have our very own Sri Indrajeet Banarjee on Sitar. We have Sri Gauri Shanker ji on Tabla. And we also have Pandit ji's student, Parna, Mukhopadhyay, on vocal. We also have 2 local artists to help them accompany on harmonium and on tanpura. On harmonium, we'll have Srimati Meeta Som, and on tanpura, we will have Gopal Das. Pandit Santanu Bandyopadhyay, as I said, is Bishnupur Gharana's 6th generation torchbearer. He is also proponent of vocal science, which is accredited by Bowling Green State University. Panditji has performed all over the globe, and he has received many awards. He has performed in Doverland Music Conference in Calcutta. He has also presented in Learn Quest Indian Classical Conference. He happens to be the first Indian to perform in Lincoln Memorial in Washington. So right now, as we spoke with Panditji, his major focus is to promote Bishnupur Gharana. And as a matter of fact, his whole tour is to promote Bishnupur Gharana. And the proceeds from the exhibition that we have outside will go towards promoting Bishnupur Gharana, including Panditji's own voyage here. So, with further ado, we would like to welcome Pandit Santanu Bandyopadhyay and also Sri Gauri Shanker ji. Gauri Shanker ji, born in a musical family, he started learning Tabla from his father, Sri Shiv Shankar ji, who happens to be a disciple of Ustad Keramatullah Khan. He then also became a disciple of Professor Shankar Chatterjee. He has performed in many music festivals, as you know, including Parampara in Berlin, Martinique in the Mela, Strasbourg Foyer, and Fest in Lebanon, Egypt, and Israel. And of course, he's one of our very own. So let's welcome Pandit Santanu Bandyopadhyay and Shri Gauri Shanker ji. Thank you. Because today's evening is a little unique, we would also have our local musician, Shri Biplab Samadar. He will take us to the journey of how Bishnupur Gharana is tied together as a unique musical gharana. So over to Biplab.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. As you have already heard, that this evening is dedicated to the Bishnupur Gharana, which is the only gharana from Bengal. And it's such an old gharana and surviving and getting modernized and taking newer forms every day. Before going to Bishnupur Gharana, we would like to discuss a little bit about this place from where it originates, the place called Bishnupur. It is located in the Bankura district of West Bengal, and the place was once the capital of the Vaishnavite Malla kingdom, which prevailed in this area during the 17th to 19th century AD. And historically until today, Bishnupur carries with it a glorious artistic and cultural heritage. Apart from the musical heritage, which we will be discussing in detail, the artistic contributions of Bishnupur are mind-boggling. Famously, it is known as a temple city. Its temples hold distinction in their architecture and intricate terracotta art. And Bishnupur is also famous for its unique signature in sculpture, handicraft, conch-based art, dhokra, Dasavatar cards, and a type of thumb-sized clay doll known as Hingul doll. You would get a glimpse of all these art forms if you go to the booth outside. They're on display there. Also, last but not the least, it's famous for its handlooms. And the famous product of those handlooms is the Baluchari sari. With that being said, let's go to a little bit about the Bishnupur Gharana itself, the history of Bishnupur Gharana. History says that during the 17th century, when Aurangzeb's religious fanaticism-laden rule was causing havoc across India, the famous Drupad singer, Bahadur Khan, of the Senia Gharana and a descendant of Mia Dan Sen, fled to Bishnupur and sought refuge in the courts of the Malla Rajas. It was his disciple, Pandit Ram Shankar Bhattacharya, who was the founding father of this Gharana. In the second generation, the wave of enrichment was led by Kshetra Mohan Goswami, who first introduced a special type of notation symbol known as the Danda Matrik Swaralipi. He in fact composed the first generation of classical music theory books. Then came the third generation. Pioneer was Ram Prasanna Bandopadhyay, who first laid the foundation of instrumental music in this Gharana by introducing instruments like Sitar, Surbahar, Esraj, banjo, and a very curious instrument called Nyasa Taranga. There were other pioneers as well, Gopeshwar Bandyopadhyay, Surendranath Bandyopadhyay, and Radhika Prasad Goswami. Then after that came the fourth generation of pioneering musicians like Gyanendra Prasad Goswami, Satya Kinkar Bandyopadhyay, who popularized Bengali Khayal Bandishes. And then of course Gokul Nag, who popularized the Sitar. And then of course Maestro Pandit Amir Ranjan Bandyopadhyay, who represents the fifth generation evolution of this Gharana. It is his initiative which led to the introduction of aesthetics and music in the syllabus of universities in India for the first time. And Manilal Nag is also of that generation. And that light of evolution is kept alive still now by the sixth generation representative, Pandit Santanu Bandyopadhyay, who has introduced a pioneering concept of vocal science. The concept has won many accolades and a distinguished recognition from the Bowling Green State University in Ohio. Going through the history of this Gharana, one ponders what makes it tick to this date. What makes it influence the 3,000 plus students spread all across the world? There are many reasons, the simplest being the fact that it has continuously modernized itself with time and thus evolved and stayed relevant. Although it preserves its closeness to ancient Drupad style, the Gharana also implants its unique signature by its emphasis on melody, putting lesser emphasis to cumbersome ornamentations, complex thans, and intricate laikaris. With that being said, I would like to pause this superfluous flow of words from my mouth and hand it over to Pandit Santanu Bandyopadhyay. He would probably start with raga Madhumanti. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Over to you.
রাজা একটু জল হবে, একটু গরম, একটু গরম। The speciality of my gharana is Bengali Khayal. That means lyrics is in Bengali. Rag Malkauns.